All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Joffy's VIP room. Of course, I'm your host, Joffy, Joffy. You ain't got no alibi. We ain't gonna get into that. We already know I'm ugly. Anyways, we got a special guest today, one of my good friends from middle school to high school to adulthood. Bro, man, ladies and gentlemen, we got Crowder, the collector up in this thing, man. So go ahead, clap him
What's
in.
happening, man?
Appreciate
Yes, round of applause, man. Appreciate you having me, man. It's been a mighty long time. It's good to see you doing your thing, and I appreciate you having me here.
Man, I appreciate you taking time out your busy day, man, to join me on this one, man. It has been a minute, man. It has been a minute, bro.
Minute, man. Decade.
Yeah,
Decade at least.
Woo, man, decade, boy had the ways, man. Had the ways, like the boys.
Man.
Man.
No, no hair at the bottom, all up top.
Hey, man. Hey, letting all you men out there, man. You can only fake it till you can make it for so long, man. When you get to that, when you get to that point, go ahead, hit it up,
it's
man.
All good. It's all good. Brothers can pull it off, though.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we here today. We talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It has been 4 episodes so far in this thing, man, and we have been enjoying it, man. So before we get on to that, Crowder Collector, go ahead and tell everybody where they can introduce yourself, man. Go ahead, man. You know, the floor is yours.
Man, just another brother from around the way, like Jaffe here. Getting started up on my own little YouTube channel, The Blurred Box. You can find me on Instagram right now at The Blurred Box all together. That's pretty much it. Just as you can see, Crider the Collector got a few collections of his own, peeping up and, working on some things over here. So, there it is.
That's dope, man. I like what you got in the background too. That is dope. I got to get my collection up, man. That's dope.
Yeah, man. It was a slow process, but I'm all about progress. So one piece at a time, one piece at a time. I ain't gonna lie, that that stimmy kind of helped a little bit on one too. I got coming in later, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. Y'all get y'all stimmy. Y'all use y'all stimmy wherever y'all can please. We do what we got to do over here.
Do it wisely if you ain't working right now, for sure.
Right.
But yes, it's hard times, and sometimes you gotta treat yourself.
Yeah, you right about that. Speaking of treat
what they say on Parks and Rec, treat yourself.
Right. We're gonna get into it real quick, but tell me what you got going on back there in the back, like some of the collectibles you have right there. Tell me about that before we get started.
Oh man, well, first one I got up here is my golden Jaguar from the Black Panther mask, sitting up in my curio cabinet. Yeah. And then right up underneath it, I actually got the M'Baku ceremonial mask from the battle that him and T'Challa did.
Yeah.
And so I got a few more things. I got a couple of pop collectibles over here. I'm working on a little pop collection, stuff like that. And actually, one of my newest things for the movie coming out next week that was supposed to have been coming out this week is Sub-Zero mask.
Combat.
Just got the Sub-Zero in for Mortal Kombat. So I got a couple things I want to fill up the room a little bit. I kind of converted my dining room into a little room because I ain't eating in no dining room. I eat in front of my TV in the living room. So what I need this dining room for? Gotcha. It's closed out from the rest of the apartment anyway. So
there you go. We all sitting in front of the TV nowadays in this century. That's what we do.
Yeah. That's all we do.
That's right. Right, man. Appreciate you for showing us that, bro. So, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this Falcon and Winter Soldier real quick. So, let's go ahead. Let's talk about the cast real quick. Well, let's go talk about the overview real quick. So, it is on IMDb, they rated 7.9 out of 10 on IMDb, 96% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 92% like this TV show on Google users. Let's talk about the synopsis real quick. Falcon and the Winter Soldier are a mismatched duo who team up for a global adventure that will test their survival skills as well as their patience. And doesn't it test their patience? Man, oh my gosh. So, first episode was aired on March 19th, 2021. Final episode will air on the date of April 23rd of 2021. Director is Carrie Skogaland. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. And we, of course, we all know the related shows, MCU. Then let's get into the cast real quick. We got Sebastian Stan as Winter Soldier, Wyatt Russell as U.S. Agent or Captain America. Some people are calling him Great Value Captain America, or some are calling him one of my favorite Party City Cap. So shout out to what's the name on the Black Nerd? I can't think of his first name, but he's on the Black Nerd. Look at him up on YouTube. Of course, we got Aaron Kellerman, and then we have Emily Van Camp, Anthony Mackie. I'm so proud of that brother. He came so long from far away.
So far.
Because
I saw crossover. You done came a long way from crossover, bro.
Long way. We ain't throwing no shade to you, Anthony Mackie. We love you, man. I hope I get a chance to work with you. I will work alongside you one day, brother.
I can say that too, but I do kind of think I want my money back for crossover though.
Cold-blooded with it, man.
I'm saying either give me my money back or give me a little part in one of these next films you got.
Boy, Anthony Mackie had to pay his dues to get where he had to be, man. We all got to do that, man.
You ain't lying.
Man.
You ain't lying, but yeah, a long way he's come. Since 8 Mile, crossover. He's had a lot of movies.
He's been quite.
I'm gonna run his IMDb and see as far as how many movies he got, because I know he's been in quite a few.
Yeah, he's been in quite a few. Also, Daniel Brohl is in there as Zemo, and there's other characters as well in here that comes through. But we'll get into that later on. But I'll say that for the next time we all get together and do this. But yeah, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it real quick as Crider Collector look up the IMDb, and he'll drop some knowledge on y'all real quick of everything Anthony Mackie is.
73.
73?
He's been in 73 projects.
Go on, Anthony Mackie. Go on, brother. Go on.
Yeah, man.
Man, paid your dues, brother. I applaud you. I applaud you, good sir.
I want to know the first thing he was in.
Woo.
2002, a show called As If.
As If. That sounds familiar. Huh. I'm gonna go back. It's
and
funny.
Then did 8 Mile right after that.
That's dope. It's funny, man. Once you go back and look at what the very first thing they did, and you're like, wait a minute, who was that right there on the side? That's Anthony Mackie right there. It's so funny. Mm-hmm. It's just funny, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and get into this. So episode 1 through episode 4. So tell me about your experience so far with this TV show, bro.
Man, this was the show I was waiting for. Like, WandaVision was cool. I saw when WandaVision's trailer first dropped, I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna really feel this like this, but I'm gonna watch it because I know how important it is to the next step of the MCU. And then low-key, I kind of felt like the trailer didn't give me much as far as the storyline was going. It was just showing you a bunch of stuff. But when the Falcon and the Winter Soldier dropped, I said, this is the one I'm ready to watch. And I heard actually that was the first one that was supposed to come out when they first started for the phase, but given the whole COVID thing, they had to push the scheduling back, and then that wound up coming out second. And I felt like a lot of people I was reading online, a lot of folks was so, like, we were blown away by WandaVision. It wound up being this whole thing that nobody expected. And then everybody was kind of like, okay, so now here comes Falcon and Winter Soldier. Mm-hmm. Let's go and do it. And I'm like, it's still gonna be a good show. Like, it's got everything that you want with it. It's got the action, the nonstop action that we're familiar with as far as, you know, Endgame and more of Winter Soldier itself, Captain America, Winter Soldier. And, you know, it was just something I was like, this is gonna be one to watch. And so far it's delivered in pretty much every aspect from the first episode. Within that first 10-minute sequence, you realize, like, okay, Anthony Mackie's been in the background, Falcon's been in the background fighting, and we got to see some of his stuff, but now he's being pushed to the front line. He was like, okay, he can fuck some people up.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what he been doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that whole opening scene of him going through that Grand Canyon type thing, I don't know where exactly they was at, but that was just killer.
Yeah.
And from then on, you had his whole situation going on at home. But what really stuck out to me was Bucky's whole setup with the list he's trying to do and the dreams that he's having, and it just blew me away when I realized that was like, oh, this old dude that he's kicking it with is actually the father of the guy that he off when he was the Winter Soldier. I was like, this whole thing right here is gonna grip people into it. I felt like that was like more of the heart of it, and you can see that right now. Like, even though Anthony Mackie Falcon is the headliner, Bucky is the heart of that show right now because he's got so much that he's going through in that show. Like, that fourth episode, that starter, that was like, damn. Like, I didn't think we was gonna see a moment like that, and that was just a powerful ass thing to watch.
Yeah.
And I just feel all in all, it's been more up to his standards. I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen in these final 2 episodes. Yeah, I'm just ready.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I agree with all that, bro. All that, man. I ain't know about that. They were supposed to be first before WandaVision. That's good.
Yeah.
Good tip, bro. Thank you for dropping that. Man, I'll be honest, man. I don't know what it was with me, but like after Endgame, I was like, I don't know if I was gonna hit superhero fatigue, because you never know if they pushing this out, pushing that out, but it doesn't. I don't feel. I'm not tired yet because it's the way how they telling these stories, and they tell it in a different light. And I just thought it was, and the same thing like you were saying, the opening scene with Falcon on the first episode, it was top notch. And I'm just, dude, this is dope. And like how you saying how Falcon is that dude now. And I love it how what Marvel's doing. They're giving these characters that they really didn't give as much screen time as they wanted to, a platform to tell these stories. And I know they probably won't have enough time to go back within this episode and really show what Bucky was dealing with the people that he killed, and now he's trying to right his wrongs. Kind of like My Name Is Earl. I don't know if you ever got a chance to see that, but My Name Is Earl. Dude was did like a whole lot of bad crap, and then he won the lotto, got hit by a car, and felt karma was on his tail. So he started going back in the past and going to find these people and marking off his list, because he felt bad because he saw a TV show with karma and everything. But it is what it is with that. But I love that, and I love seeing Sam's family, his sister, his 2 nephews. That his Louisiana lifestyle, or what was going on with that. That he has a family that he's taking care of, or he's trying to do his best to be there for him. And I know they won't get, like I said, I know they won't get a chance to show them fully, but to tease a little bit. And thank you that Marvel giving some other people some opportunities that you probably have never seen before, and especially people of our color. I love that. I hope to see them in the films going forward.
Now, that note going off on that, I just loved in that first episode where him and Don Cheadle are in that room. And then they're looking at the shield, and then Don Cheadle goes, "It's a new day, brother." And then that he has his own show coming down the pipeline too. And I'm a big Don Cheadle fan, so I'm very excited to see Armor Wars and to see what happens with that. And I definitely understand what you're saying about the fact that at first we wasn't sure what we were going to be getting next. And so from that, it was like, I don't know if I'm going to be too much into it. Because honestly, when I started hearing like the Young Avengers and the A-Team or the A-Force and all that, I was starting to feel like, I kind of feel like it's about to start getting corny now.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm going to be into it as much. But the way that they're setting it up, I'm still on board for everything. Because like I said, WandaVision definitely came out of left field with it and completely got me like, I was like, by episode 3, I was like, okay, we about to see what's about to happen. And it kind of blew me away, even though, we didn't get as much we didn't get what we thought we were going to get at the end of it, but it was still something like that just kind of blew us away. But now we got Falcon and Winter Soldier and, you know, Loki coming up after that and all these other ones. But what I will say about the whole storyline that they are introducing as far as Bucky and Sam with his family and all that kind of stuff, I feel like if they were gonna start that kind of storyline, then they need to see that storyline throughout this season. Like if they're only doing 6 episodes, and I feel like we only got 2 more, and it just turned up on the other side of the world. Like I don't feel like you say, that we're actually gonna get back to that storyline, to either one of those storylines, really. And it's like, if we're not gonna get back to it right now, then why even bring it up right now?
Yeah.
They could have put some other stuff in the story and then held that over until, like, if they come back for another season, because I'm not too sure if they're gonna do multiple seasons of this show or not. I don't think they were gonna do another one of WandaVision, but this one might be up in the air.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I just feel like if they were gonna introduce those kind of plots to it, then they need to see it through at least a little bit more than what they're doing right now. Because right now it just seems like we going straight back to like a bigger problem as far as the whole world is concerned, rather than their own personal problems. And I just was like, okay, so are we gonna get back to what just happened?
Yeah.
Or are we just gonna stay out here and do all of this? Because I don't know, that's just me.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you because like you right too, and and as well as I do, and I think it was like really good to see that, and to show that human aspect of both of them, and you need that for your heroes and for your story to make it stand out and get our attention, because you got our attention like right off the bat with that. So I know WandaVision, I've heard that they're not going to do any more seasons of it. So I'm guessing there's just one shot. So I'm guessing they're gonna do the same thing for this. And maybe in the movies, they'll probably touch on it a little bit more. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. But I mean, I would love to see that, them touch on it a little bit more and give those other actors and actresses some screen time. And it makes sense, but like you said, we got to the steak and potatoes now. And I was gonna say, man, is 6 episodes enough for this? Because I'm like, dude, I'm hooked.
I don't know. Because honestly, I kind of feel like they kind of sped up John Walker's whole process of him becoming like I ain't gonna say evil or arrogant, but like, they had been foreshadowing it for a little while, and it was like when they first brought him in, he seemed cool.
Yeah.
But in the back of our mind, we all knew something was gonna be wrong with him. But I feel like they went from like 0 to 60 real quick, the way they just started foreshadowing his darker side coming out. And now I feel like I definitely feel like these next 2 episodes might be rushed, but the last thing I heard was that this 5th episode coming is actually supposed to be like damn near an hour long, at least an hour. Like they said 61 minutes, but you got to take away the little 10-minute credits they always got to seem to have at the end of it.
True.
So probably gonna be more around 50 minutes, 51 minutes, maybe a post-credit scene.
Yeah.
It's possible. 2 more episodes left. We might get one. So there's a lot that can happen, but I just I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
Yeah, man. I hope so. I mean, we think about that too. Like, is it ever enough time to give everything, to make everything perfect? I know when I used to do poetry, they was telling me that you will never ever have the perfect poem, And I start thinking about that with writing. Us as fans probably say, "Hey, that move was perfect. That move was perfect. That was perfect." But then to the writer or the creator, they're probably like, "I could have did this or do that and do that." Then you probably would be like,
"Oh, it happens to me all the time,
dude." Yeah, so
it happened to me all the time.
Yeah, so I think I definitely think that there's not enough episodes to tell this story.
Yeah, 6 episodes. They try to play it like it's like a mini series, but at the same time, you still need more episodes. I feel like, because at first I thought it was gonna be about 8. I thought it was gonna be 8 episodes when I first heard about it.
I think 8 would have been solid. 8 to 10 would have been solid.
Yeah, they would have. Those would have been good because, like, I mean, you telling a whole story, you might as well just tell the whole thing, unless you plan on coming back for another season. And if that's the case, all I can say is they probably won't get their own movie, but they're gonna come back for Avengers movies and then come back for more seasons of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
because I can guarantee you, whatever's gonna happen, they're not done telling that story.
No.
And I don't see them starting off as a TV show and then making it a movie.
Yeah.
Not right now when they're just now getting started doing TV series like that.
Right, man.
So I definitely feel like they're probably gonna come back for another season because they're not gonna be able to finish everything in this one.
I agree with that. I can see that for this one. I can see that happening because I know WandaVision, they wanted Wanda to go ahead and be in a universe of madness with Doctor Strange, and she be the main villain, I believe. And I know there are rumors about Chris Evans coming back as Captain America, and it's it's always rumors going around. And if Chris Evans come back Captain America, then you got to tell his story and what he did, and then you really don't have as much screen time. You have screen time, but you don't have as much time to tell Bucky and Sam's what they got going on. So we'll see what happens, man. But they got us all intrigued, man. And
now, when you say that he's supposed to be coming back, because I heard that too. But are you saying like you heard that he's specifically coming back for Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Coming back for he might have a cameo. I don't know. That will be dope. Or I really heard that. Like I think I did a video on it not too long ago, or talked about how he's actually coming back for Captain America 4. And so hey man, so if the money right, so they how the comic books are. They have a way of killing these characters off and bringing them back. They have their way.
Yeah.
And we as fans won't eat it.
But I don't know. I feel like if they do bring them back this time, it might not be the same Captain America. It might be a Skrull. It could be. It could be him from a different because they done already started messing up the multiverse. Yeah. And so it could be him from another universe playing a different person entirely. Yeah. So I wouldn't mind if they do crack open the multiverse to see him come back as Johnny Storm.
That'll be funny.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, they probably got something up their sleeve, man, because they didn't have all the rights to everybody. Now they finally do. So now it's like, what y'all gonna do with this? Y'all finally
everything's up for grabs. Now that the multiverse is up for grabs, like anything is possible right now.
And that's what's up about it, man. So, man, what you think about Zemo hitting up that dance floor, bro? That boy Zemo said he got some moves for you, man. He was out there.
Zemo said.
Zemo said,
what I was talking to my sister about it today. I was saying, bro was in that prison cell by himself for like 8 or 9 years, Jack. Zemo's ready to get out there and turn up. He say, man, look, I've been in here by myself 8, 9 years. People dissolved and came back. I still been in this motherfucker. He said, I'm about to go turn up.
That boy Zemo said,
went out there and showed his whole ass. Matter of fact, I don't know if you heard, but a lot of fans was asking Marvel for the full cut of his dancing. Yeah. And Marvel dropped the video, like an hour-long video of him in the club just dancing.
Man, they out of line for this. They said, okay, Justice League, y'all want to drop this Snyder cut? We got something for you. Zemo, dance on them. Hey. I'm like, bro.
Let me tell you, bro was in that dancer for real. He said, I'm about to get this Marvel money, bro. He said, I'm about to line me up. He said, I'm about to line up my own damn series. You watch. Oh, man. Watch Zemo get his own damn show.
Bro, man, that boy Zemo said, I'm about to do a show.
Look. If the Wakandas don't take Zemo out before this motherfucker over with, Zemo getting his own show.
Man, I'm telling you, man, that boy.
All I can say is the Dora Milaje has jurisdiction wherever they find themselves to be.
Bro, I laughed so hard on that part.
Bro, I had to run it back like 3 times. I'm not gonna lie. That fourth episode, it went off. I waited about 10 minutes. And then I ran that bitch back.
Yeah. So
I ran the whole episode back. I was like, bro, this this was the turn up point.
I'm telling you, man, that when she dropped that line, I said, everybody in
He
America
stepped into it too.
Bro, I'm saying.
She stepped into it. The Dora Milaje has jurisdiction wherever they find themselves to be.
I said, going on that. Hey, yo. I said, hey, yo, go on, girl. Go on.
I say, shine on, mama.
I said, go on, girl. Go on. And it all goes
back. They all turned up.
All of them. They whooped their ass with no hesitation, with the quickness. That had that boy second guessing his whole life about, like, is this really what I'm, like, is this what I do? I mean,
when he leaned in for the touch, before he touched, I say, bro, don't do that.
And Sam told him.
I like, but you done did it. I said, and here it comes.
Man.
And there you go.
If we haven't known, if we haven't learned anything about the Dora Milaje yet, since they first stepped on the scene, what's the name? Character. Okoye. Her character. They don't like don't touch him. Remember when Ross touched T'Challa?
Oh, he got in that little patch.
Yeah. So, yeah, in her native tongue, she said, if he touch you again, I'm going to nail him his ass to the And Ayo in Civil War, straight up rolled up on Black Widow. Move or be moved.
Yeah.
Black Widow gave a little smirk, and T'Challa said, as entertaining as that might be, we don't have time for that. And he did the little head nod, like, go on. That would have been dope. But if we haven't learned anything now, don't touch him. Move or be moved. And that boy Captain Party City Cap felt full effect of that when he touched her and said, put them 20 sticks down. I said, bro, you lost your mind. So,
and as soon as he said, and they weren't even super soldiers, I say, there go that serum. I say, he about to go pop that. I say, he gonna go cry in the car. He gonna go cry in the car, and then he gonna go pop that serum, boy.
Bro, about to make that man cry. That boy, had to second guess his whole entire existence. Like,
he was in him feelings.
He was in them straight up in them feelings. Get that violin out, bro.
He was in them.
I said, Party City Cap, bro. You Captain America, great value, Captain, bro. You don't understand when they told you.
I thought it was over when she kicked him into the spirit. And then they just continue to whoop his ass. I was like, okay, let's keep on watching.
Let's go. I said I was sipping some tea, and I was over there just okay.
But you know what the oh shit moment was though?
What?
When she hit that motherfucker with that drop that whole arm. I couldn't do nothing but go, oh shit. Run this back. I had to run it back from the beginning. I was like, no, I gotta watch the whole thing in its entirety all over again, just off that.
I had to rewind it. Cause and it's the way how she did it, like effortlessly, just and boom. I know he looked like, man, fuck. Man, I'm sorry.
She was metal bending or some shit. Like she just got the whole dislocation. Like she studied that notebook. She studied that guidebook. She know how to do that.
Man, I'm talking. I need to get me some women like that to protect me. Just give me two of them bald-headed women so I can just have them on the side of me, and so we good, man. You best not touch me.
I'll take one or two of them, but I might have throw a wig on them. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, hey man, hey, I understand.
I don't know if I can do the bald head.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, I like maybe
I'm just saying.
Hey man, like baby,
they represented though.
They came through.
I said that because you know what? I thought that she was the chick from Civil War when I first seen her pop up, and then it took me a minute to realize that wasn't her. But at the same time, I was like, okay, get your moment in the spotlight, because I remember she was on Infinity War. She was in Infinity War. And so I was like, okay, now it's your time to shine, because you had Okoye doing her thing from the first couple movies, and now you got the new one pop up, and she's showing y'all that look, she ain't gonna be fucked with neither.
No,
ain't none of them.
Don't mess with none.
Ain't none of them.
None of them, man. And who else is on this? And shout out to I don't know that you know how they like to drop little clues and stuff. So I need to look at new rock stars. They do all the little Easter eggs and everything. I followed them when they did the Easter eggs for their own YouTube channel as well. When they did the Easter egg breakdown for WandaVision, that was dope. They're everything to a T. I give them credit because they find it and break everything down.
Them dudes be on that kind of stuff. With these kind of shows, you definitely have to watch some YouTube videos after each episode because, like, I don't know about you, but I didn't grow up on comics. Like, I wasn't into comic books and stuff like that. I watched the cartoons and stuff like that growing up, but I wasn't reading no comic books. And so all these other dudes, like, they in depth with it, and like they'll sit up there and go surgically in and start breaking down everything. And so them dudes, those the real MVPs right there, because them boys will sit up there and put you on some stuff. I'm like, bro, I ain't know none of this.
Right? I'm saying it's only so
what
much.
What are you talking about?
Right, man. Like it's only so much that I do know to where I know more than the average fan. But it's some stuff where I'm just like, man, what? But so man. So before we show the trailer, the teaser trailer for the next episode 5. Man, let's talk about Party City Cat one more time. This dude, that boy Zemo. Zemo is coming one of my favorite villains. He's dope. I love Zemo. I love the guy who played.
I'm very much into Zemo right now.
Yeah, I love Zemo, man. And
like he was okay in Civil War, but like this show is really bringing his personality out and showing us like what he's really about. And that's always good when you can like go back to a villain and like start to really bring out like his true character. Because I'm sure like originally his character wasn't quite like that from Civil War, and bringing it over now, like they're starting to like really dive into his character.
Yeah, Zemo had so much going on in Civil War, and people were saying that Zemo and Thanos are only two villains in the MCU that actually won. And when you look at it, he's right. They pretty much right. But what was getting into? But so Party City Cap. That boy said, man, let me take this serum. And I thought he was going to take it like the next following episode, but he took it that episode and went ham. And Sam said, what did you do? After he saw Battlestar get killed, and I like Battlestar. He seemed like he was a cool guy. He did that voice of reason. But once the people that go crazy, when they lose their voice of reasoning, that person that's their voice of reason, that's a wrap. And he killed homeboy in front of everybody.
Everybody.
And I said, dude.
And that was, and I had to think about it, like, I was like, damn, that's the first time there's ever been blood on Cap's shield.
Yeah.
Like, as much as Cap done whooped throughout the whole MCU, you ain't never seen blood on that shield. You done seen it scratched up, you done seen it broken.
Yeah.
But you ain't never seen blood on it.
No.
And I was like, damn. Like he had to damn near broke him in half. I said he broke that boy's rib cage.
I'm saying
he got through that rib cage.
That boy said, what's that movie called? Highlander? That boy said it can only be one with the shield. Just bam. And I said, God dog, I mean, Captain America does not do that. like you said, he wants
that was, I'm not gonna lie, that was an intense scene to watch, especially the first time I watched it, because I was in my zone watching it. And like that just, I was like, damn. I was like, bro, did he really just do that?
Dude.
And the crazy thing is, because, and this is why you have to stay on top of these episodes and stuff like this, because people will get online and ruin shit.
Yeah.
And like just start giving away everything. And so I saw a picture earlier that day of him standing with that blood on that shield. But luckily for me, I didn't make the connection. And so like the whole time I'm watching the episode, it never dawned on me until I actually saw it. I say, oh shit.
Yeah.
Bro, he just killed this dude and got drenched like the bottom quarter of that shield in that dude blood. I said, damn.
The boy said, man, he tired of y'all punking him and slapping around and treating each other god doggone disrespect.
Bro, to be honest, when he got spit in his face in that third episode, I thought he was gonna haul off and knock his ass out 10.
I forgot about that.
And then all he was like, do you know who I am? Like, bro, if you ain't doing shit about it, it don't matter.
That dude, man, I said, you want to calm down a little bit? And it's crazy because, you know, like Zemo was saying, how many people you know that is like Steve Rogers? He had that respect because of what he did way, way back then. He didn't like this one. It's like he getting thrown into it. So I kind of feel for him, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you approaching you approaching all this the wrong type of way. And you think people are supposed to automatically respect you because you got that shield and that uniform on. And that's probably what Bucky, well, not Bucky, but what Falcon is saying, like, man, that uniform, that shield, it's not all what you think it is. It's like it feels like somebody else's. I don't feel like me. So I understand where Falcon is coming from. I want to make my own name, my own legacy. And this captain right here, when you said Humvee went from 0 to 60, man, you went to 100 steady escalating, bro, and what you just did, homie. Like,
yeah. And it's crazy because I've seen a couple memes the past few days, and they've kind of been side by side images of Steve Rogers and John Walker, and it's showing Steve Rogers like introducing himself as Steve Rogers, but it's showing like every time John Walker introduces himself, he introduces himself as John Walker, Captain America. Like you never, and I know like when they put that together, I was like, that wasn't by coincidence.
Yeah.
Like that was on purpose. Like they knew what they was doing by doing that shit, because like really, I can only, like when I thought about it, I was like, damn, I think Steve Rogers only referred to himself as Captain America like one time, and that was in the very first movie when they asked him like, who the hell are you? He was like, I'm Captain America. Yeah. And that was it. And I was like, well, damn. You know, people catch that stuff, and it was like that can't be coincidental. Like they did that for a reason. So every time John Walker introduces himself,
you're right.
John Walker, Captain America.
You so right. Steve was like, nah, I'm human. I'm just like you. Even though I got the super soldier serum, man. Like I'm just like, I can be killed and shot down and just like you. I mean, he was a good person before the serum. And that's what that doctor did back. He was saying, you know, it's the heart. John Walker, you better be lucky you ain't turn the Red Skull, homie. With the way how you carry yourself, walk around looking all.
Hey, look, the show ain't over with yet.
Ooh, you right about that. You right about that, man. So it's a lot, man. That can be unpacked and said. We haven't really thoroughly broke down everything because it's so much, and with the dialogue and everything, like how you were saying, with how he introduces himself, it's a lot that, you know. And I always read between the lines, but there's always some things that can go over your head. Shout out to Drax.
Yeah.
I can't always catch everything that go over my head because I ain't that fast. But yeah, man, it's dope, bro. And man, so I'm looking forward to the last 2 episodes. We're gonna see what happens with it. Let's take a view at. Let me see. Let's share this screen real quick, and we can all check out the trailer for the 5th episode, I believe. Let's see. Still here. Mm. Stop the share. Exit out of that, man, dude. Oh, let me turn that off real quick. Turn that off. But man, what you think about that trailer, bro?
I'm gonna be honest, it was skipping a lot, and I couldn't hear nothing they were saying on it. But I was just letting you go ahead and finish it out.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it was doing a lot of skipping.
A lot of skipping. Okay, cool.
But I'm gonna have to watch it myself.
Gotcha.
A little bit later. But,
Gotcha. But yeah, it looked good. I mean, but you'll see it. You'll see it once you get a chance. Hopefully, well, we recording now, so for all you viewers out there that watching it, hopefully it looked good. If not, then I'll put it down in the links so you guys can fully watch it and enjoy it for yourself. But man, there's so much going on. I forgot to talk about homegirl from the Flag Smashers, man. What she got going on, and let me see. Hold on.
Morgenthau.
Karen Morgenthau. Man.
Yeah.
And she's man, it's so much going on to where it's like you forget about her, or I won't say forget about her, but it's just so much going on, and you're like, man, I feel for her too. She's as far her mom passing away, but Sam was saying, I agree with you, but it's just the way how you going about doing it.
Right.
So
right.
So we'll see what happens to her, man. I don't know. Maybe maybe they kill her off. Maybe she'll be in the next couple movies. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Karen, man.
I definitely feel like we're not gonna see the last of her within these 2 episodes. I definitely feel like she might be a character that goes on for a little bit. Because it just seems like with all that's going on between the guys and John Walker, I feel like it's gonna be more towards, like, even though she's gonna be a part of the storyline still, but I feel like these last couple of episodes are probably gonna be dealing more with him now, and the fact that he done took this serum, and now like we gotta stop him and get Cap's shield back, because we damn sure can't trust him with it. Nope. So I don't feel like we're gonna see like the end of her within these next 2 episodes. Yeah. But when you said we forgot about our girl, I was thinking, because I forgot about Sharon Carter.
Her too. She's playing a part in this as well too.
Yeah. And she came in with the fire. Like that her whole fight scene in that shipyard was fire. Yeah. And like she held down, I think she fought about 6 or 7 dudes by herself with a pipe. Yeah. It was whooping ass.
Man, breaking them down like it was. I'm like, man, you had to learn how to fend for yourself in Madripoor. I mean, Wolverine held out there, so we know what Wolverine about. So, Aaron said, "Hey, let me show you what I can get down with." So, yeah, man.
I've been seeing theories that she's possibly the power broker that everybody's been talking about. In Madripoor.
Probably so. I can see that because I mean,
she seemed like she's on some boss shit while she out there.
Yeah,
she's on some boss shit out there.
I can understand.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I don't want to dive because there's a lot of times I'll sit up there and watch some YouTube videos after I watch shows, and then I'll get swept up in these theories, and then I'll be like, that's definitely what's about to happen, and then it don't be what happen. And so I don't know. We're gonna see, but she's definitely. I mean, she got her hands in a few things while she's been out there, and so we're gonna see what happens. But I definitely liked her entrance into it. The fact that they brought her back, cause like after Civil War, you was like, well, damn, what happened to her? And then she came in with the heat, and now she seemed like she kind of running things where she's at. So I'm curious to see what that's gonna lead to with her.
Yeah, same here. We're gonna see.
They definitely coming back for some more seasons because they got a lot of stuff they gotta still address.
Yeah, I agree. They
definitely coming back with another season too.
They should, because it'll just be too much to cover in the film to where it just. I mean, they handling it. They doing it the right way. They're doing it properly, but it's just so. Yeah, we feel like it's so much to still, unboxing everything. So,
Yeah. And TV shows are the best avenues to go down in order to do that, because TV shows give you the opportunity to spread a story out and tell it more in its entirety versus a 2.5 hour movie where you got to sit up there and focus on key points and just keep it on that. So we saw that with WandaVision, we're seeing that with Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I'm pretty sure, we're going to get that with the rest of the shows coming.
Yeah.
So.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Man, appreciate it, bro. It has been a pleasure, man. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to join me on this. Yeah, man. So.
I appreciate you having me. I tried to get on with the Zack Snyder Justice League, but you ain't seen the message. So I was like, look, I got to comment now and let him know that I'm down to do something.
Yeah.
So but I appreciate you having me. Help me get my feet wet a little bit while I start down my own little ways. Anytime you got some stuff you want to rap on, just holler at me.
Yes,
I'm always watching movies. So
yes, sir.
Movies and TV. That's what I breathe.
Amen.
That's all I breathe is movies and television.
Amen to that, bro. Yeah, we're gonna try to get that Justice League Snyder cut. Man, there was so much to unpack with that one. My gosh, it's gonna take more than. Whew, man, we gonna get at it though. We gonna get it. I'm gonna try to
look. If you still trying to do that, then I'm gonna have to sit down and watch it one more time. I done watched it twice already.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to do it for a third time at least before we sit up there and talk, because it's been about 2 weeks since the last time I watched it.
Yeah, I feel like I have to do it, and I feel like I got to get the people who said they want to be a part of it. I feel people be mad at me because they can't get in. So I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna shoot it out one more time. I just became so busy, that's why I couldn't do it like I want to do and do it properly.
Hey man,
yeah.
Everybody got their schedule they got to work with, so
man. Yeah,
better late than never. So whenever you get to it, just holler at me.
Bet, man. I will put you on the list for that one, man. So, man, you go ahead and enjoy your rest of your night, bro. Tell everybody where they can find you at again, man.
Hey, man, y'all can find me on Instagram right now at The Blurred Box, all one word. That's TheBlerdBox. The Blurred Box. Holla at me.
Yes,
appreciate you having me, man.
No problem, bro. This has been Joffy's VIP Room. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to my channel. Thank you for introducing my guest. Yeah, Crowd of the Collector. And as you can see these pictures, trust me, I'll put the Dora Milaje on there for the last final video. Don't come at me with that, ladies. Don't come at me with that. But of course,
you get us some jurisdiction around there.
Hey man, they be coming for me next, bro. I don't want no smoke whatsoever. Just
man.
I'll go as peaceful.
All I gotta do is tap that spit twice, and I'm done. Just that's it.
I'll go as peaceful as y'all want me to do. As y'all want me to do. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. And tell me what you liked about the video. Also, look at the other YouTube group. I'm part of the YouTube group. My God, I share a platform with these other two kings, Mike and Chris, Big Chris and Mike, on the Just Acting Up Show podcast. That's on YouTube as well. If you guys can check that out, tune that in, spread the word, comment, like, share, and subscribe. And that's going to be about it. And y'all be safe out there. Invest in yourself and your family and your health, and continue to push yourself forward, motivate each other. Be safe out there. Be respectful to each other. Remember, like Joker said, there's always one bad day for going mad. Let's not go mad. Let's help each other. Let's progress. Too much nonsense in the world. Y'all be safe out there. Deuce.